you're very comfortable, you're very relaxed. Make the phone call, call immediately. Just, it's worth it. And I didn't have anything else to lose. But wait.
So. And look at her now. Call Dr. Stiles. He'll help you.
A whole new me. Oh, I have recommended Dr. Stiles to everyone. I feel on top of the world. I'm happy to go anywhere and do anything now. I love going shopping.
What I say about that fat is it's very dangerous. You know, every pound of fat has 2,000 miles of capillaries in it. Miles, mind you. That means if you have 50 pounds on your body, why, that would be 100,000 miles. It's only 25,000 miles around the world. Therefore, your heart has to pump around the world 4 times just to feed the fat. I want to show you a little cross-section from this model. This shows your heart muscle right here. That's the muscle that has to work. You know, if that heart muscle is working for many, many years and overworking, it's like any muscle. If I take a 3-pound weight and I exercise with it, I'm not going to build muscle. But if I take a 30-pound weight and I'm constantly moving, I'm going to have big biceps. Well, the heart gets enlarged. You don't want that. When the heart gets enlarged, your ejection fraction goes down. Now, what's that? That means, well, first of all, you're supposed to pump out 55 to 65% of the blood you bring in. When your ejection fraction goes down because of an enlarged heart, because of overweight, because of overworking, your ejection fraction goes down to 40, 30. When you're down there, you're cardiac debilitated. I had a fellow come in to see me, and he heard this story. And he went out and had his ejection fraction checked, and he was down about to 40. Really scared him. And I think that was part of his motivation, because he did lose 125 pounds with my program. It took about another 8 months, and his ejection fraction went up, back up to 62. You see, when you don't have that pressure constantly on the heart, then the muscle is going to slim. You need to save your life. You can do that right now through this clinic. And what about your knees? Do you have sore knees? No wonder. You know, every pound on the body, above the knees, that is, has an impact pressure right on the knees, right at this joint, right here of about 4 pounds. And what happens is you walk, it grinds and grinds. If you've got an extra 50 pounds, let's say you weigh 250, that's 1,000 pounds on that knee. If you only weigh 150, and you should weigh 100, you've still got a tremendous amount of weight on that knee, and it's going to grind. It's going to cause a rheumatoid arthritis right in the center, and then osteoarthritis. You know, the knee replacement doctors are the busiest in town. You need to get the weight off so that you don't cripple yourself. Here's something that bothered me. When I weighed 253 pounds, my goodness, so much pressure on my back. You may relate to this. You put enough pressure on that spine right here, you're going to squeeze one of these discs. The disc is going to come out, going to hit on this nerve. And then you're going to have that pain going all the way down your leg, across your buttock, and sometimes it even draws your leg up. You gotta get the pressure off. And the best way, of course, is lose the weight from your body. It's not you anyways. You don't want it. And yes, your muscles are fat-burning machines. Let me show you something. This replicates 5 pounds of muscle. Muscles won't move unless they have energy. Primary energy is the sugar, the carbohydrates, and the starches you eat. And as long as your muscles are burning primary energy, they will not burn the fat that is in reserve on your body. See, the second element of our hypnosis program is to motivate you so that every day you want to get up and you want to be active and you have that play out, not a workout, but a play out. And 5 pounds of muscle exercise on average 20 minutes a day will burn up 50 pounds of fat. And it will do it in 6 months. Well, good. So you've heard from 3 people that did a wonderful job in literally changing their lives, and I'll bet saving their lives. Now, just a few more people I want you to see, and you'll relate to them too. Some only lost 20 pounds, others 30, and so forth. I've been going through some client files. I think you would enjoy hearing from a few of these people. Not too many, so be patient here. But Amy Klein lost about 19.5 pounds. You may say, oh, that's not too much weight. Well, wait a minute. You saw the 5-pound chunks that I showed you? Well, she's lost 4 of those, and she's telling me she feels so much better. But what's really significant is she tried so many other things. They didn't work. Oh, she lost a few pounds, but she put them back on. But with hypnosis, her mind became set, and she left it off. So, here's Amy.
Oh, I've tried lots of different things. Weight Watchers, just my own cutting things back, and it works. And then you bring it all back on, and you have to start all over again. My husband came to quit smoking, and he did excellent. And I heard some other people that had come to you, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. It worked for them, it's got to work for me. Since I've seen Dr. Stiles, I've lost 20 pounds, and I feel wonderful. I recommend to anyone to please come see Dr. Stiles. He makes you feel so welcome and comfortable, and you'll look good, you'll feel good, and everything will be, your life will be just wonderful. This plan is so easy to stick with. I've never felt hungry or deprived of anything. Everything just rolls right along with your life, and it feels great. It's very easy to do. After seeing Dr. Stiles, I was wondering, am I going to be able to keep my mind focused on what he taught me? And it was so easy to do. I mean, every day you wake up thinking, I got to exercise today, and every morsel you put in your mouth, you think about what it's going to do to your body. And it's so easy to do. You wouldn't think that. Before I would think, I got to exercise, but I don't want to do it. But now it's an easy thing. I look forward to doing it every day.
Next up is Nick. Now, he looks like a local radio celebrity, and I won't say the name. But Nick, he even surprised me how quickly he lost weight. In fact, I have his file, and it seems like he lost about 60, but just recently he told me he lost a total of 65 pounds. See who you think he looks like, and by the way, look at his before picture and then his after. Here's Nick.
Well, I was on the verge of tipping close to 300 pounds and thinking about getting that gastric operation on my stomach when my wife said she was at a party, and there were people talking about they went to see Dr. Stiles to stop smoking, and they haven't smoked. And he also does for weight loss. And my wife suggested before you go into anything drastic like the gastric operation, give it a try. You have nothing to lose. I used to weigh 297 pounds. I have lost 67 pounds. Well, I tried a lot of things to lose weight, starving myself, eating low-fat foods, low-carb foods, just cutting out pasta and bread and stuff like that. And it seemed to work for a while, but I'll always come back to for a little while, and then I kept eating again. I thought I was going to be hypnotized and, doing crazy stuff, but, you're just in a relaxed mood. You got soft music playing, and he talks, and he programs your mind, and it was real, to me, it was real relaxing. And then he gives you tapes. 21 days, I hit it straight with the tapes, and it was just, from there, it was no problem. I've been around parties where they had cakes and pies, and I caught myself saying, if I eat it, I have to wear it. And I never touched it. And that's around Christmas time, Thanksgiving time. All the bad times to go on a diet, I did, and it was a lot easier than in the past years. Well, if you're thinking about seeing Dr. Stiles, I would totally recommend it. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Or you have a lot to lose, as in my case, 67 pounds. And I believe it'll work for you. If it's in your mind that you want to do this, this is the good first step, because I tried a lot of things before, and I always faltered. I always went back to eating the old ways. Now for almost 8 months now, it's the same, eating good food, and it's easy. It's something I look forward to eating the stuff I'm eating, and there's no problem. If you have a problem, especially with weight, I really recommend seeing Dr. Stiles. He can put you in the right frame of mind, and it'll make everything easier on you. And it's all in your mindset, I believe. If you got the right frame of mind, you can succeed.
You know what struck me about Karen is when she walked in to see me today, just so that we could put her on video, I looked at her and thought, well, this lady looks about 10, maybe 15 years younger. Now, I often tell people that, you know, as you lose weight, you tend to look and feel younger. Well, you wait till you see her before and her after. So look at and listen to Karen.